Today we got the Wuben G5 Easy Carry Light. Wuben sent this out to us to unbox and review. So this little Wuben G5 gets 400 lumens on white light, and it gets down to 2 lumens on the lowest setting. You get about 50 minutes on 400 lumens, 65 hours on 2 lumens. The RGB lights is 10 lumens and that'll run you 9 hours. If you have the lights flashing, that'll give you a 25 hour. And if you're in beacon mode, that will give you 45 hours of runtime. This light will give you 82 meters of throw, 1681 candela. It is 1 meter drop resistant, and it is also IP68 rated. You get a nice little user manual. Read your guys' manuals. You get a USB-C type charging cable. You also get a nice little lanyard. The packaging is phenomenal. And this is the little EDC light right here. It does have this rotating head here. Also has a nice little click feedback. Right there it clicks, and on each side it clicks. So I like that. This is your brightness adjustment knob. You just turn it. You can turn it from both sides. That is your power on switch, and then this here is your lockout button. All the way down is lock. You'll be able to power on your light in the middle, and then all the way like that is for your USB-C charging. Let's go ahead and turn this on just to go run by some features. So that is all the way up. You get a blink, and that is all the way down. You get a blink. So if you hold the power button while in white light mode, you will get the RGB effect, and you can turn this knob here for your different colors. You get every color in the rainbow. So that is pretty cool. So you could go to something like red, and you could double click, and you will get that flash. So that is pretty nice. Now something I did notice is you cannot turn up the brightness when you are in RGB mode. So that is something to think about. But it does put out a 10 lumen RGB brightness. Then if you want to get out of RGB mode, you just simply press and hold the power button, and that will send you back to flashlight mode. So while in flashlight mode, you can double click, and that'll put you on turbo mode. So while the light is off, if you double click the power button, that will send you into like a little emergency mode. You have a red and blue flashing light, and then you can double click again, and that will be red and green. Double click once more, and that will be red and yellow. So yeah, a pretty simple user interface on this. This clip here, a lot of people like it. To be honest, to me, it's a little flimsy and wobbly. I mean, it does work well. It just, I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna break to me, but I mean, it hasn't broke on me. And I don't know, comment down below if you've had one of these and you've had a problem with this breaking. But as you can see, you can put it either way. So it's even good to, like, you can clip it on a baseball cap or whatever. Then you could point your light wherever you want. So that is kind of cool. Also, the bottom is magnetic. So yeah, the little magnet on the bottom, it does stick pretty nice, and it does seem like it will do the job. I see this as being like a good little light for maybe just attach on your backpack or something like that. I don't know if I would use it for EDC. Me, myself, personally, I kind of like a little more something with a little more power and maybe the ability to have a spotlight when I'm EDCing a light. So this is more of a floodlight. It puts out a good decent amount of light. I will show you guys that here in just a second. I really like the rotating head. I mean, it feels solid, you know, doesn't feel like that's gonna break. The only thing that doesn't feel solid to me is this clip. So I really don't like the clip, but there is people that do. Again, it just feels flimsy to me, but there is other people out there that really like it. Comment down below if you've had one of these and had problems with this clip. I mean, I've been fidgeting around with it. Believe it or not, this thing is like a cool little fidget, you know what I mean? You just have it in your pocket, pull it out, and you could just, look at that, just a lot of things to just fidget around with, you know. But I'll tell you what, this thing is very small. It's about the size of a Zippo. As a matter of fact, let me go grab a Zippo, and then that way we can compare the size. Standard, this is just a standard size of a Zippo lighter, and you can see, I mean, just about the same size. So that is actually, you know, pretty cool, something this small to have in your pocket. Or like I said, I'm gonna clip it on a backpack or a bag, a range bag or something like that. I could see it being useful in a lot of little different scenarios, but as far as EDC in it, I would want to have something, me myself, a little more powerful and something with a dedicated spotlight. The build quality of it seems pretty nice. You got your little lanyard hole right there. I mean, for as far as being a very affordable light and everything you get in this little small package, the build quality is very nice for being a small and affordable light. So yeah, let's get to some nighttime footage and check this thing out. All right, so we're out here with the Wuben, and that is very low mode, and you can see it's still putting out a pretty decent amount of light. Then we'll go ahead and take it up some. That is all the way on high. Not bad. I mean, it's for a little small tiny thing, it's putting out a pretty decent flood. So from low, let's just go ahead and jump to turbo. Pretty wide flood pattern. So this is your red light. We're only pushing out about 10 lumens. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make it flash, the flashing mode. Probably about 25 feet. About 25 feet away. So, gotta remember it is only 10 lumens, so I don't know how good you can see that. Probably pretty well. Well, I'll tell you what. I got the dial rotated all the way up, and it is a pretty decent amount of light coming out of this small little thing. I mean, this would be very nice little light for walking at night, whatever, taking out the trash, checking the mailbox, maybe even walking on a short trail or something like that. As you can see, it puts out a nice flood beam pattern, nice and wide, very evenly distributed. So yeah, I like it. Not bad, you know. Hey, especially for the size of the light, come on, not bad at all. Again, we would like to thank Wuben for sending us out this product for us to unbox and review. If you guys are interested in purchasing this product, there will be an affiliate link down below in the description. I appreciate you guys sticking around watching the end of the video, and you guys already know the deal. You like the video? Like the video. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, well, damn. Subscribe to the channel, man. And with that being said, we'll see you all on the next one.